The movie Blade Runner, the original one, where like all the pets are animatronic in the movie. You can't tell that they're animatronic, but that's like
Yeah. They don't have.
They're not real pets. Like they're pets, but they're
robot pets.
They're robot pets.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't tell that they're robots. Like he has that owl. Like basically,
a version of that,
it's not a real owl, but it looks real. It's like I want an animatronic version of her because that's incredible. Like she is the sweetest dog. Oh my god. I don't think that she's barked once. Like since I've been downstairs. I mean, she's amazing. She's awesome.
I mean, your brother's in the bathroom, you can run. You can take the dog, go.
Absolutely.
I'll send you photos.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to, like, I don't know what we were talking about.
Oh, your
psoriasis, I know.
Regular, like, how regularly do you have to, like, go in?
Yeah, like, I had a treatment in...
Mosquitoes, so.
Yeah, and mosquitoes are also bad because they make my psoriasis worse by biting me. Anytime they bite, my psoriasis spreads. So, basically, I got treatment early in spring, and this is kind of mid-spring now. I'm supposed to go in June, I think.
June, okay.
But I have no idea what happened.
The last time you got was March? Wait, sorry, when did you say?
I think it was March, yeah.
March,
The end of
okay.
March, I think. Yeah, because it was right at the beginning of spring. Like I went in and they gave me treatment, but basically I have no idea. I'm relying on these doctors, and these doctors, obviously they work by insurance, and I don't.
Right.
And it's confusing because first of all, Medicaid or whatever, like it doesn't cover anything that I need at all. The only thing they'll cover is like a pill form that takes months and months and months for any symptom relief, and you get sick from the pill. That's every review I've ever read. It's not just, I forget what it's called, I can't even remember, but it's a very cheap, affordable drug that tears up your stomach, basically, as far as I know. Like, it's terrible, and the only reason they give it to people is because their income level is insufficient.
Yeah.
It's because that's what people get on if they have government insurance.
Right.
Well, I was on government insurance, apparently. I don't even know. I'm told that I was taken off of it. I don't know how. I have no idea. I don't know enough about insurance policies or government policies at all. And I only go to the doctor ever for that because I don't have any other lifestyle other than trying to survive psoriasis. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have other health problems at all. Psoriasis is just such a doozy that I have to go, and then I'm at their mercy, and they are not nice. I've almost never experienced a nice doctor. Well, it's not that I haven't met like a nice doctor, but they were so lousy towards me. It's horrible, and I'm like, I don't even make enough money. I make $100 a week. Like that does not cover 2 meals or 3 meals. Like that's a day's like. Well, I mean, for other people, obviously, that would be other people. But for me, I'm like, I need to live on rent. I can't afford any of that. I literally last time I was in a doctor was like, this is what your bill is. I was like, for other times. I was like, okay, that's fine. And I was like trying to be calm and mellow about it because obviously I'm at their mercy. I was being really respectful. I was like, I can tell you the bottom line right now is that my employer / my dad is out in the waiting room right now. You can talk to him and he can pay what he needs to pay based on the fact that he provides for my income, and I only have $6 on my wallet. That's what I have. So he's like, well. So I went ahead and I went ahead and went to in the doctor's office, and after I was done, I waited up at the desk for them to mention it again, and this was a different lady at the desk, so I don't know whether they communicated or not. The lady that was telling me about the money, so I don't know. And she's like, well, there's no problem, you can go. So I have no idea if that was a communication or not. So I walked out with my dad thinking they were going to talk to him about, this is all just about paying the doctor or whatever amount of money for the doctor visits themselves. This has nothing to do with
the copay, I
guess so, yeah. I wish I knew anything about this stuff. I'm not, particularly educated on medical things. So, but I've been dealing with this teenagers, so I know a lot about surviving from psoriasis. It's terrible.
I mean, usually, when you go to a clinic, there's a copay. But with Medicaid, it should be waived. You shouldn't, even with Medicaid, you shouldn't have a copay. My understanding is that there shouldn't be a copay, but I'm not sure.
Probably.
But yeah, typically
I don't really like copay. Just means someone's paying for you or something, right?
Copay is just like the what you pay for that, because like insurance has their fees, and the copay is like what you pay out of your pocket to be there, and it's a standard copay.
It pretty much sounds like the situation. But only problem
like
is I can't afford
$5 and
copay.
$10 or something.
I cannot afford the copay. Anytime I'm there, Dad's grunting about having to pay anything. I'm like, well, I don't know how I'm paying. I was like, what's going to happen? I don't even have a credit card. I don't have a credit card. So it's like, what am I going to do?
But
I get paid cash up front for work that I do way more than I get paid for. It's like I clean people's SHMAT. Terrible.
yeah.
Like, that's not cool. Like, 21st century people.
Wait, another signatures and most Medicaid codes benefits. Oh, it depends on the state. I wonder if my understanding was to have it by state. I don't know. So maybe even with Medicaid, you do have to pay like $5 or $10 for a visit.
That would barely be able to be covered by me, but I could try. At least then,
I think that's
at least then I would still have $1 on me in my wallet. Which, I mean, I'm lucky I don't have to catch the bus.
Yeah.
Dad's driving. Like, that's the only thing. And I'd get harassed on the bus.
Yeah. It really
It'd
should
be harassment all the time.
Oh, let me look at. Oh, hi.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know much about.
I think it's still on. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off now, and I guess I'll turn it on again and see. I don't even know why I'm recording this.